Come on, you got to look at somebody. I want, because you got to talk to them. So whatever God says, it's going to accomplish it. So whatever you say don't have power without God saying it. Okay, don't sit down yet. I got one more for you. Say this with me. Say this with me. So I need to. I must study what God said in order for God's fruit that he's put in me to not return void, empty, or fruitless. You can be seated. Can I preach a moment? Now, if I preach, you need to talk to me, all right? All right, here's the first thing. How do you see yourself? How have you established yourself? How do you commit to yourself? There are so many times that we want to commit to God, but we don't want to commit to ourselves. The first thing you have to do is, as you're going to commit to yourself, you have to commit to God. Commit to God. If you don't commit to God, you will not commit to yourself. All right, let's start talking for a second. Everybody say, I can admit that once or twice in my life, I lied to myself. Oh, I don't hear nobody in here. Some of us have done it all our lives and we're still doing it. Y'all need to separate over there. Y'all need to separate. I'm watching. What are you speaking over your life? What are you speaking? What are you saying about yourself? Many of us that are believers in the body, we will always talk negative about ourselves and talk negative about ourselves and talk negative about ourselves. We like to remember the past but never focus on what's right present. Oh, I thought I'd get a help right there. We always want to talk about I used to be, I was this and I was that, but very few of us talk about what I am now. Do I have 3 witnesses out here? Okay, you said I'm going to preach, so that means you got to bag me up. Are you allowing others to describe, define, and give definition with one accord of who you are? Who are you being controlled by? Your past words. In our society today, we always want to talk about whatever the daddy did and the daddy did. But do you not know that there are some mamas that cuss you too? Yes, 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 yes. See, it's the human nature to always want to do something that's negative. Build on something that's negative. Talk about something that's negative. So how are you allowing what others to say about you to control your destiny? I can get up on Saturday and go to the mall. I can go everywhere else, stay up late at night. But when it comes Sunday morning, I'm tired. But God gonna bless me. God gonna be there when I need him. What has God said about your destiny? Oh, I didn't hear nobody there. Do you not know that as parents, a lot of times we try to fashion and shape what our children are going to be, and we never ask our children what they want to be? See, God has already ordained for you to be something because you are a gift. Everybody shout, I'm a gift. No, you didn't get it. I'm a gift, baby. I have been packaged and wrapped up. Don't you see all these colors on me? But when you start walking in blackness, you start walking in death. When you close your blinds, you walk in death. When you don't want nobody else's opinion but your own, you walk in. So we're a world now that say, well, that's just your opinion. Well, so many times we're looking to answer the question without even knowing what the question is. Wow, that's good. You already know because you've lived 30 years. You already know because you lived 70 years. Well, let's talk to a man named Enoch. Enoch said that I almost finished 1,000 years with him. I almost did it. Because one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years. What are you thinking about yourself? Sometimes now we're 35, we're 36, we're 40 years old, we're 50 years old, and we're always going back to our parents to get approval from our parents. Hello, somebody in here. You want approval from everybody but God. Let me give it to you again. If you don't have approval from God, then you will not have approval for who you are. If somebody would ask you, who are you? Most of us start telling people what kind of job you work, how much money you have. Hello, I don't hear nobody. Where you eat at, you start telling them things about yourself that you like. But how many times do you just really say, I thank God for putting me where I am? I'm here because of who? Commit your ways to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established, designed, or structured. One of the main courses of life that we miss now is that most of us have no structure. We don't have structure. We allow whatever happened in that day to structure my day. Okay, let's talk to a saved person. I say I'm saved, but I start acting like sinners. So that means that your life, excuse me, is not structured. You would rather focus on the sin than the focus on I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. So we've been talking about decrees. What is a decree? I had a young man look up decree last night, and he came back from his phone. He said, decree is order. Everybody say a decree is order. So what's the power of decree? We've been telling you that a power of decree is the exousia, that you are speaking what God is speaking. You're not just creating something in our mind. Walk with me for a second. How many times have people have given us a prophetic word, or we run behind looking for a prophet to give us a word? A prophet is that they got to give me the word, and we'll take their word over what God said. Oh, it's quiet in here. That they're running from church to church. They can't get anywhere and sit still long enough to learn about God, but they want a prophet to speak to them. If you become prophet hunters, you will become prophet, P-R-I-O-F-I-T, profitless. Because you're always looking for a prophet. Find you a pastor that will speak into your life. Amen, amen. So we got this problem now. Well, he's just a man just like I am. Well, do you not understand that there was a man in the Bible that came against Moses? He became against Moses, and he got him 2 more guys to go with him, and then they got 250 men. His name is Korah. Korah came against Moses, the leader, because he wanted to be just like Moses. Don't that sound just like Satan, the evil one that wanted to be just like God? And so he come against Moses in the book of Genesis. Come against Aaron. Aaron was now the one that would make people or give people their authority, but Korah wanted to do it, and Korah got mad. Don't that sound like church folk, that they get mad when they think that you should let them do anything and not have order? I can go to church and just pray. You can't pray all over the place. Everything, let all things be done decent and what? Order. We don't have a decree because we don't know order. Husbands out of order, wives out of order, children out of order, the mosquito out of order, the dog out of order, the cat out of order. Everything